Let's go, 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 go. Here we get a little scrolling text. Once upon a time, while the Blue Earth was imprisoned in time, a battle raged at the center of the galaxy. A battle with a known beginning, without a known beginning or a visible end, waged between the Human Galactic Alliance and the Hideauze. Here it is. There's a load of guys getting attacked by big weird Nautiluses. Here's Kurgle. And he's trying to get all of his guys to retreat. And here's Lado. He's like, Roger. He's like, Hideauze. No, Hideauze. Yeah, it's Hideauze. Yeah, Hideauze. He's gonna get him. And then Kurgle's like, hey, get out of here. He's like, no, I can do this. Yeah, he wants to buy some time for his comrades before complying. He's got he's on schedule to receive a month's leave on the Avalon, and that's mankind's greatest colony ship, and the best hope for finding a permanent new home. And that's his reward for 16 years military service. You see Matt Crossplanes here? No, no. And then Striker X3752 says Chamber. Roger. Hideauze's getting him. He's like, Lado. Saves him. He's like, get out of here. He's like, Kurgle, no. Those on the right looks like Matt Crossplanes. What you've done there is you've seen a plane. It's just a plane. But here's the Kurgle, and he's like, well, I'm gonna die. And he's breaking the letter of military law to preserve its spirit. And Lado's got the chance of killing many more enemies with the rest of his life than Kurgle does. It's like, we need to get out of here because everything's getting overwhelmed with Hideauze. And then look at this shit. Sidereal. So a bunch of Sidereal fellas appear, and they deploy their dimensional weapons. Why is everything purple? We're at the center of the galaxy, and it sucks. And it's like, what? This is... They've deployed a dimensional weapon. Howdy Snoke, how you doing? And here inside Chamber's cockpit is Chamber talking to Lado. And he gives him his rank, and he's used the revival program. It's been a success, and he's been awoken 6 months. Later, yeah, he says 26,680. How long is it? Is it 26,000? No, it must be 260,000. Yeah, 260,000. Yeah, 266,815 hours or whatever, which is 6 months. Chamber has awoken him from putting him in cold sleep to keep him alive, and he has judged it the right time to revive the pilot based on external events. And he's like, look at the monitor. We're doing a flashback to what this dude's friggin' bullshit life is. But here's Amy looking at things, and they're like, wow, so this is the salvage that Bellows and Garrett brought back? And he's like, oh yeah. And it's like, it wasn't just Garrett, it was all of that Blue helped. It was beautiful, they're good treasure, hell yeah. But they can't crack it open or anything, it's invincible. And Pinion refuses to get any help to break his treasure open. So Lado's like, wait, those are people outside, and I don't understand what they say. Their ancient language must be part of one of the allied drifter races. And they've obviously never seen a machine caliber before. No, Snowcone saw us like the very first stage of this game. It's just that we literally just had a sudden flashback to this guy 6 months ago. I explained what the deal was. It's okay, Platt. But yeah, they've never seen a machine caliber before, and Chamber says about their feeble attempts to damage this one indicate that their tech level must be extremely low. He cannot, based on current data, he can't say where they are, like on an astronomical scale, but they must have been thrown a great distance from their previous location. And normally the plan would have been to let Lado continue sleeping while the SOS beacon did work, but these barbarians made that hard to continue. But Lado doesn't have much info to go on for his next move, and he can't leave the cockpit under these circumstances. But Chamber says that the gravity is basically ideal and the atmosphere is basically right, but he also doesn't want to leave the building they're in by force because he doesn't want any of these people to get injured. So he's like, just let them keep doing whatever they're doing until they get bored, and when they're gone, then I'll do something. And here we are in the head of the Gargantua thing. And here's where's the guy? Yeah, here's Commander Fairlock. And he's the commander of the Gargantua fleet, and he agrees to help us out. Tessa asks if these guys were transported by the neo-dimensional drift, but Fairlock is like, I don't understand what you're saying. So she explains, she's like, I have no idea. We were just sucked into something that was like a storm, and then our fleet and sea, the fleet and our sea was from our own world, and we came here, and that's why it's all green, because that's what the sea's like where we're from. But regardless of what happened, he says their way of life wouldn't change, even though if there was land, even though that there is land in this world, they're still going to live at sea. And Sidrill seem to have absolutely no interest in their ships, but they are interested in the whale squids. And he asks us to leave the whale squids alone, because they're like sacred to the Gargantua citizens. And they're like, absolutely, we will not do anything with them. And then here's Ridget, his assistant, and Ridget says, it's like, hello, Miss Ridget. It's Ms. Actually, Jeffrey says Ms. Ridget with a Z, because he doesn't want to presume that she's a Miss or a Mrs, because he's a good boy. Whale squid, yeah, it's the whale squids. Yeah, he's going to have Ridget help with the repairs in accordance with the tradition that all those who fish shall be granted fresh water, which is the phrase he says there. And then Ridget gets communication. She's like, what? It's like, what is it? Ridget says, Bellows and... yeah, the machine that Bellows salvaged, someone's come out of it. So here's everybody else just walking about. And Garrett explains he's been here for 3 months and he's been alright. It's been pretty comfortable. There's Tifa. She's still Tifa. So, the rest of our crew got the day off. Oh, fucking Michelle talking shit again. Yeah, they dig the relaxed lifestyle here. And it's like, ooh, Tifa, what a cute babe. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. It's like, And Garrett's like, Tifa, stay away from this dude, you shithead. And he's like, oh, sorry. But we're just going out, and then Sasuke asks Kaname, he's like, do you want to go out somewhere with me? It's like, what, is it be alone? He's like, oh, well, I guess. And then Suzume is like, oh, Chidori, this is what you want, and don't let this go. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. It's like, oh my god, he's really doing it. And Tifa's like, oh yeah, this dude's a good dude. He's like, what is it? She's like, alright, we'll go. It's like, sure, let's go. Alright, don't tell Tessa or anything, right? It's like, sure, let's go. And then, she then realizes that it's not a date. He's actually just invited her out to go fishing. It's like, you idiot, you broke a woman's heart. It hits him. It's like, geez, Chidori, he was just trying to keep his promise that he made all the way back. And she's like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. And then Sasuke asks if Hibiki wants to go, and Hibiki says he's going to be fishing with Shodora and Wata, but he'll challenge Sasuke to see who gets the biggest fish. And then Melty comes over with Saya, and Melty is like, oh my god, there's so many handsome dreamboats here. I wish for handsome dreamboats on the shooting stars, and there's so many. Blah. It's like, wait, what? And it's like, sorry, that's Melty. She's obsessed with hunky dudes. It's like, okay. She's like, hell yeah. Anyway, I've given Garrett the message. Yeah, I finished my messenger duties for the day. Like, she's just a post lady. And she's like, I'll gladly show all of you around. And then Saya tells Paula that Amy's somewhere else checking out the treasure that Bellows hauled up. And it's, that machine. And Mao's like, yeah, that's clearly some sort of weapon. But Pinion won't let anybody touch it because he's an idiot, so we can't really help unlock its mysteries. And Garrett gets a phone call, and it's Pinion saying, hey dude, there was a person inside my treasure, and also that person has taken Amy hostage and then run off. Oh jeez, I guess we solved the mystery there. And here he is, here's Lado with a girl over his shoulder, you can see her butt. Boog's like, what the hell's with this place? It's all weird and fucked up. And there's Amy upside down over his shoulder like, dang it, what are you doing? What are you doing? At least hold me up right. And he's like, geez, it's really hard to find my way around here, especially with... And there's a thing around his neck, which is Chamber talking to him. He's like, it's really confusing and she won't shut up, so it's really distracting. And Chamber can't make sense of her language any more than Lado can, but he does point out that it's hasty to label them as drifters. Nothing about them matches with any known profile, and by process of elimination, the only possibility left is that Lado has found himself in somewhere totally unaligned with the Human Galactic Alliance. And then we're on the case, so we're not going to let a dude kidnap ladies. And Lado just runs off, and it's like, what the? He's like, he's like, alright. He's like, wait, what do you mean alright, Hibiki? He's run off with the lady. And then Hibiki's like, no, it's fine. It's like, what do you mean it's fine? And then Sasuke says, me and Hibiki and Garrett have set up a sick trap for him. We're in total control, and we've run him into a trap on the deck. Yeah, and then Sasuke says, we've set a nice trap for the rat Nezumi. That's the Snanthers for you. And then Lado gets to the deck and sees the ocean, and he's like, holy shit, what is this? And then he gets shot, just grazed, and then Amy just goes, chance! And he's like, what the heck are you doing? And then you could, like, by the way, just you can see he's got different border around his thing instead of the normal little half one. He's got the full thing, and that's to indicate that he's speaking a weird language that no one can understand. And now Sausage Lady has got away. It's like, dang it, what are we gonna do now? And then we corner him, and as we're talking shit to him, Chamber is like, okay, I'm deciphering the language. He says the structure resembles that of forces that recently joined the Human Galactic Alliance. And then he says, based on their current data, they are, the location, based on the data now they got to the surface, is they're at the surface of the third planet of the solar system, Earth. And they're like, Earth? It's like, yep, it's only known from our records. Earth is reputed to be the origin planet of the entire human race. And Lando's like, this is Earth, the thing that we didn't even know was real? And Chen was like, uh-oh, incoming side reel. And this is Castaway. So side reel appear with the pirates, and they're mad as hell. Goddamn side reel, and we hate them. Garrett deploys. He's going to defend them. Hell yeah, Garrett. Pie, good luck, you can do it. And then we launch. Screw module. No, he didn't take the hostage. Like, that wasn't his plan. He just, like, he was gonna leave when there was nobody there, and then it turned out there was just a fucking lady being weird, and he was like, well, I can't have her alert loads of people to where I am, so I've got to take her with me. It's like, let's take out side reel. We gotta help Gargantia, because we owe him for helping us out. And then it's like, we can't really do much about this guy just hanging out over here. And Chamber says that currently escape is impossible. No, he doesn't. He says the opposite. He says we can escape right now. And then later says we need to just wait and see. He's like, Roger. And then Jeffrey says, don't let any enemies do this line. Having a screaming lady, are you sure doesn't let everyone in 5-mile radius? Well, I was like, if he was gonna try and find somewhere where there wasn't anybody and keep her from screaming, but he failed at doing that because there was people around. But yeah, don't let anybody cross the line. I mean, I'm not saying it was a perfect, flawless plan. But if your option is get somebody and then run around with them trying to keep them quiet, or let them just run off, one of those is pretty much better. I can't do anything, by the way. I mean, a better plan would just to be like, just to pop out and go, hi, I'm friendly and you're friendly, but Lado also has a reason why he didn't do that. The not being a weird dude. Who seemed with Boss Clouseau. Like, the best plan would have been pop out and go, hi, I can't speak your language, but I'm friendly. Are you friendly? Yes, no? But instead, Lado did this thing because of reasons. Which we already know. If you can put two and two together from the comment that we got in the little flashback bit. Where the other guy said that he was gonna he was about to have 3 months leave or whatever at the Avalon in reward for 16 years of military service, and he didn't look much older than 16, to be honest.
アクセルグレイブセット。
So Greeb, set.
最大戦速決める。
Not quite clones, but they do all like they are all like albino.
反応が鈍いぞ。あいつ海の向こうから来たユンボロか。ぶん殴ってやるぜ。考える前に感じた。
Drone or something. That certainly sounds like it could be an idea. Certainly sounds like an idea.
その認識は間違っ。発射管扉を開放。
発射管扉開放。巡航ミサイル発射。はい。
Idiots. These counters land, by the way, so you can cross over here without losing movement, and you can go out to like here on these things, and it still counts as land. See, yeah, like you can see where his movement starts to get fucked up from being the poor boy who's stuck.
Shōshō 手荒く行かせてもらうぞ。俺が
You can hyper beam sword these jokers though. Like, that's a thing you can actually do. You can fight the guys in the sky. It's even better. Where are we? We're on the Gargantua fleet on the Green Earth. There's Garod. Gargantua fleet went and gave a home to wanderers like us. Bring it on, Cyril. You ain't laying one finger on them while I'm here.
叩き出してやるぜサイデリアル。ダブエッジと G バルトの連携だ。ミスるんじゃねえぞガラード。これでどうだ。その調子だ。
先にやらせてもらうぜ。俺の狙いから逃げられると思うなよ。我らのうち誰一人としてこの程度ではひるまん。 族らしく派手に行くぜ。パワーで勝負だ。
He's probably not going to respond because he's not like a Paradox tech support man, so he doesn't know. And also he's going to Japan in the next couple of days, so he's probably busy doing that. You should probably talk to the actual official Paradox thing. It's worth a try. I honestly, I don't think it was. Oh, they see it on Green Earth? Yeah, we saw them in Rengoku. Yeah, like, you're better off going to, like, the Paradox forums, because they have, like, proper tech support stuff. Like, that's what you should do. It's an awful pirate, man. Get out of here. Steak and chicken fillet lucky. You can't let Sayaka fight the man. She won't kill the man. Oh no, standing too close. These boys are real rowdy some, but they are in a good position to get fucking blown up. But I do have to take down these big boys this turn. Actually, no, I've got next turn. So this turn or next turn I need to have taken those guys out.
Target, look!
I'll make it so I don't lose. Dun, 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 dun.
タイマンじゃ負けられねえな。これが天下殺法よ。やばい、このままじゃもう。
Thanks, boss.
こいつは
Thanks, boss. Piece of shit. Garbage man. Perfect. Soldier. And there it is. Damage these jokers. Nice. The driver noise. Dun, dun, dun.
風車は出前一日食処理万全ですぞ。置いてきて勝負しやがれ。
今日も乗り込む G7 ただライダージャイ
バカだ。
Victory. Shori no Guida. Ganga Bui. Kureru Guida. Shori no Guida. Ganga Bui. Flying both of those guys up, but
こだ。スカル2了解。
Dude, got it.
敵接近してきます。
直ちに迎撃せよ。ここまでかよ。
Okay, he missed. Okay, so we blew up a bunch of guys. And Melty's like, hell yeah, Garrett, nice work. Also, you're handsome friends. Hey, demands. Opinions. This guy, what up? And there's Lado. Chamber says that he's catching a signal nearby. And Bwonk, there's Gilta. Ha 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 ha. Check out my cool moves. So he's attacking everything and he's like, ha 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 ha, I'm good, I'm amazing. What are you gonna do now, ZetBlue? And then Lado, Chamber, to me. Buh? What the heck, that's my damn treasure. Hold up, he's kind of that weird guy. Report the current situation. And then Chamber. The machine currently ambushing this area is confirmed to be Sidrill. Analysis suggests it to be Commander class. Galactic Alliance acknowledges them as our enemies. Begin combat. No matter where we are, I will fulfill our duty as a soldier. Gah! Why is there a machine caliber here in this galaxy region? Moves out. Isn't that robot what Bellows and Garrett pulled up? He's gonna fight Sidrill? Seems so. Garrett, with him. If he does something odd, then stop him. Roger that. He's like, hey, you hear me? If you intended to fight him, then help us out. And then Chamber, data reanalyzing. Certain parts do not match, however it's confirmed as one of our allied machines. What? That machine, or the machine type, has been recorded as part of our ally force in the Galactic Alliance of Humanity database. So our ally forces got transported here? Oh, so you're gonna cooperate, huh? Hooks up. I'll back you up, so fight as you want. And then... yeah, yokai. Ryokai. Like, okay, so... he's... let's find an example here. Okay, so here... is Roger, understood, I get it. Affirmative, which is yokai. And then... what this dude here is saying, that exact same thing, but spelt out. One character is katakana. So Ryo, that indicates that you stop, and then there's the O, and then ka, and then I. So he's spelling out that word using the multiple different things. So he's just gone like understood, but all weird, like he's speaking like real weird. And then Grad's like, what? You sure talk funny. What did he just say? You found your response awkward. I believe it's from your language pattern rather than the content. Though to me, their language pattern sounds odd. Anyway, let's go! And then Let Garrett take care of him. We need to focus on Giltar. Is that guy attacking the fleet because he was humiliated by us? And Mal's like, ugh, I really hate that type. Then we'll just have to beat him up so much he won't dare fight us anymore. Ah, looks like we're going to enjoy this, Hibiki. You two have such evil faces right now. Duh, you sure are annoying. Better that than someone who fights sturdy. Prepare yourself, Giltar. You won't get away. Enemy and ally analysis complete. Alright. Annihilation, begin. And here's Chamber. He's small. He's a little tiny flying man. Lado's ace bonus is when he level up, he gets a bunch of shit. Let's look it up. Like, I know, like, obviously he gets plus 5 PP because he's the ultimate learning boy. Lado, XP times 1.2, PP plus 5 when he levels up or gets 10 kills. And he's not very good. Like, see the difference in his stats here? Compared to 180. And his moves are all shooting, which is fine, but his finisher ends up being melee, and his melee stat is actual garbage, so his finisher ends up being garbage. And Chamber's got a bunch of spells too. Eliminating that group's enemy forces would improve our position in future negotiations. Thus, a display of our force is necessary. Roger. The attack power available to us and the friendly forces should be more than sufficient against these foes. Do not allow a single one to escape. Annihilate. They pulled a Camille on him as well? What do you mean? Deflector beam, here we go. And that's that dude, he just shoots lasers. Yeah, nice old guy. Oh no, yeah, well, not really. It's not really the same as Camille, because Camille does have melee moves, as well as ranged, and both of his stats, like his ranged and melee, are basically equal. They're within like 5 points of each other, compared to 15, which is like, that's like Camille's difference is like 1 or 2% compared to Lado's, which will eventually be like a 20% fucking difference in damage between his melee and his ranged moves. Yeah, like he's actually not very good. He's not very good at all. His animations are also like weird and bad. He starts with the skill, which is if you don't do anything, you get to go twice next time with all those bonuses. But like that's a bad skill. He's got Size Ignore level 1, so he can actually hurt medium things, multi-target, and the other thing. He's got the Go Again one, I believe. He's got the weird barrier thing. One of his moves has a dynamic kill, but the dynamic kill is actually 90% of the animation. Otherwise, he just floats up in the air and shoots a laser. Like, the thing with Gargantia is
その認識は間違っていると
they
教え
don't
てあ
fight
げ
in
ま
it
しょう。垂直
because
発射担当
Chamber
の解放
is
発射
too
管
strong.
扉を開け。
トマホーク発射。
はいはいマン。
The opening, like,
発射しま
the
す。
fight Chamber does here in the show where he fights the pirates is he flies out above all the weird little pirate fellas. He locks onto all of them and just fires a million lasers and kills every single one of them. Just they disintegrate, they vaporize. But all their stuff's left fine because the lasers, homing lasers, it's cool. And then everybody is fucking horrified that he just murdered all those guys because he didn't need to do that. They just needed to scare him off a bit. And he's like, why would you ever not completely annihilate your enemies? I don't understand. And then they get him to agree that he'll never do that ever again. I did say homing laser. And it's just... like, the whole show is just him learning to be a fucking human being, mostly. Like, there's that fight at the start where he just annihilates the enemy, it's not a thing. And then there's a couple of other bits where he just sort of hits a dude with a stick. Like, that's what he gets as his weapon upgrades, is he hits people with big sticks. Because they're not instantly lethal compared to the lasers. And Chamber is voiced by Sugita, who voices Sirius. He's Bullet in the OG games, he's Gintami's in everything, and it's yet another role where he's just doesn't get to do his stuff, he's just an emotionless little robot man. They've also made him, like, not cute. In the show he's really super cute, but they've managed to, in their game, where normally they take the robots and make their heads bigger, they've actually made his head smaller, so it's really weird. Let's do his big move. The burning something or other.
奴らはこんな辺境にまで進出していたのか。最大出力放射。体中が悲鳴を上げてる。
戦艦はいい的だな。直撃させてやる。
You're done. Okay, but of course now I've got to take out these jokers before they cross the dang line. Ding, diddle.